Well, hello everyone. I'm back. I'm confused. I'm generally confused. I've had a problem for a while, and it's been a problem that I haven't really brought up on this channel at all in the time that I've been here. Just so you guys know, you already know what this is going to be about by the title of this video. However, if you have anything negative to say about it or anything like that, feel free to comment, start a discussion, not an argument. There's a difference. Now, with this being said, I'm not going to put an age restriction on this video because this is just talking. However, if you feel uncomfortable with the nature of this video, you can stop watching, you know? If you don't feel comfortable with the topics, because I know I have different demography of people that watch my videos, some younger, some older. So if you don't feel comfortable at your age or where you're at in your life, then you can, you know, refrain from watching this. But honestly, I'm not going to say, you know, if you're not 18 or older, don't watch this. No, because that's how you end up with bad sex education and things like that if you try and hide it from, you know, people. Now, I'm not saying if 4 years old you should be like, no. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying tell a 4-year-old to have sex. Like, no, that's ridiculous. That's ludicrous, you know? But that's all I'm saying. In honor of this video, I have on my Opie crop top. You know, I don't have, you know, much Opie, but, you know, this crop top tends to show off the Opie that I do have, so I really do appreciate it because there is nothing wrong with showing off your body. Okay? But anyway, let's get to the bulk of this video. There shouldn't even be a disclaimer that I have to make before I make this video, but it's reality. There's a disclaimer. By saying openly sexual, I do not mean sexually promiscuous or anything like that. I mean talking openly about your sexuality and being a sexual being. Now, is there anything wrong with being sexually promiscuous? Heck, if you want to do what you do, do what you do. I have no problem with it, honestly, as long as you're being safe about it. And without further ado, let's get to the video. Now, the reason why I decided to make this video that sparked my interest is I was watching Ariana Grande's video Side to Side for the first time, which, you know, I know it's been out for a while or whatever, but this was my first time watching the music video, right? On YouTube, I made the mistake of going down to look at the comments on the video. Now, as you guys may know, Ariana Grande was on Nickelodeon and this and this and that and the other, Sam Cat, blah, 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 you know? And as she's gotten older, her, you know, content and music has changed, and that song is about sex, you know? She is, I don't know how old Ariana Grande is, but I know she is over the age of 18. I know that she is of age to legally consent to sex and anything like that. So when I saw all the comments that were like, oh, now all she cares about is sex and this and that and other, and she's a bad role model and all this other stuff. Now, the nature of the song about wanting a bad boy and all that, that's not what I'm talking about. They were solely talking about the fact that she was singing about sex. Okay. When I saw that video, all I saw was her embracing that excuse my language, I know I don't talk like this on my channel, but she was just embracing the fact that she got some good dick, you know? What's wrong with embracing the fact that you get the good dick? Like, that's awesome, you know? Good dick, throw it around, you know, whatever. Unless it's yours, you know, in a monogamous sense, don't be throwing it around, you know? You gotta keep what's yours, you feel me? I keep what's mine. But, when it comes to that, I was just very, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised at all because, you know, this is the age we live in or whatever. But I was like, wow, so just because she was on Nickelodeon, it's not okay for her to get older and sing about sex? But anybody else who started off singing about sex, like, can just do it and there's no issue? Those people are being hypocrites, you know? Because, you know, somebody else who their content has always been like that can sing about sex and it's fine, but the moment she wants to make a song about sex, it's not okay? Like, a song about sex is a song about sex, you know? But anything that makes anyone feel more empowered or normalizes it in any way, I'm all for it, you know? And my main point is, my standpoint is there's nothing wrong with being openly sexual. Being openly sexual pretty much shows people that, you know, it's okay. You know, it's okay to be a sexual being, like, and it's mostly, sorry, I have a mirror right here. It's mostly women that come under, you know, the flack of being an openly sexual person. Just saying, you know, you've heard this a million times, but it is true. It's mostly women who come under this, you know, attack for being openly sexual beings. And I've experienced it within my own life, with my parents, in my church, or whatever, just for talking about it openly. Because when you talk about it openly, people automatically assume you're a slut, you're a whore, you're a thought, you know, whatever word they want to use. You're being promiscuous, you're going out and doing this and doing drugs is always something that they go to too, like sex and drugs, you know. But and you have no respect for yourself is a big one. But I have a lot of respect for myself, and you know, I don't necessarily have to prove that based off of what I wear or anything like that. Like, oh, you're wearing a crop top and shorts and this and that and other, what are people gonna think, blah 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 blah. Mind you, I didn't start getting comfortable wearing tank tops, let alone crop tops, until I got into my first semester of college because of all of that, you know? Not just because of that, I had, like, you know, body issues or whatever, but like, you know, being under a strict dress code your whole life and this and that and other. And by strict dress code, I mean any dress code, pretty much. You know, general school district dress code is very, you know, ludicrous. But like, they're teaching you that there's something wrong with your body. There's something wrong with showing the sexual parts of your body and this and that other, modesty, blah 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 blah. Honestly, I feel like if you want to show off your goodies, show off your goodies while you got it. Honestly, even if you ain't got it no more, if you feel like showing it off, show it off. Like, I love showing off my titties. I love showing off my little itty bitty titties that I got, because it makes me feel sexy. Now, what people are gonna say is, oh, you judge your attractiveness based off of your boobs and your ass or this and this and that and the other, right? Right. No, they don't go hand in hand. I don't have to have my titties out to feel sexy. But that doesn't mean that having them out don't make me feel sexy some of the time. Am I sexualizing my boobs? Yeah, sure, whatever. I understand that they're meant to feed children. My future children. I know this. This isn't something I don't know. And I'm not saying people should sexualize their boobs or anything like that. There's so many disclaimers that has to come with this video because of the way things are, you know? I'm just saying, me personally, I love showing off my titties. Now, do I have my nipples halfway or anything like that? No. By showing off my titties, I mean like this. You know, making them look good, putting them on display, like, yes, like itty bitty titties, you know? I don't even wear bras half the time, but actually 98% of the time I don't wear a bra, but that's simply because they're, I mean, I have small boobs. I don't feel a need to wear them. They're restrictive or anything like that. I think even, you know, I just don't like wearing them. But, you know, I don't feel like I shouldn't get to wear a crop top and shorts at the same time, and you're gonna get right, you're asking for it, this and that. I'm like, oh my God. What is this? Why can't I wear what I want to wear, you know? But I went off on a tangent about clothing and things like that. Another issue that got brought up is the fact that I had started referring to myself as the hentai queen, right? Because I am. Just so y'all know, this is in the air now. I am the hentai queen. I claim that name. There are other hentai queens out there, and I am one of them. I claim it. I receive it. It's mine. Okay, I've seen so many hentai, I can't even keep track. It's my life, it's what I do. And a lot of people see an issue with that. Like, they go on my Tumblr and it says hentai queen, constantly a hego, this and that and the other. Oh, you're so disgusting, you're such a whore, you're this and... Okay, for those who don't know, a hegao is, excuse my language again, a hegao is basically in a hentai where they're getting fucked silly, like eyes rolling back, tongue out the mouth, slobbing this and that and the other, right? And I put constantly a hegao in my bio because, to put it bluntly, that's how I am if I'm with my boyfriend, you know, when we do the do, cause he gives good, you know, that's how I am, and I embrace it cause it's good, that good sex is good, you know, and there's nothing wrong with talking about it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what point I'm really trying to make in this video other than there is nothing wrong with being openly sexual. It's just a fact of life. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't talk about sex. Like, people, and then the one thing is, they always think, oh, you must have lost your virginity at a very young age, or this and that and the other. Now, in saying that, even if you did, who cares? You know, it's when you decided to lose your virginity. If you willingly decided to lose your virginity, whatever. It's a decision that you made, you learn, you grow, whatever, you know? But, you probably lost your virginity at a young age, and this isn't a yeah I get a cookie moment or anything like that, because I see no difference either way. I decided to wait until I was 19 years old to lose my virginity, right? So, which means I lost my virginity last year around this time, this time of the year, January, you know, I lost my virginity, right? So people are very surprised when they hear that because of how open I am about my sexuality and sex and everything like that, because they're like, but you only had sex for the first time last year. I'm like, I know. I've researched it and everything like that, and that's why I talk about it and share my experiences. And by sex I mean penetrative sex, you know. That is my personal definition of sex. Now, oral sex and all that, it's sex, but when I say lost my virginity, I mean P&V, blah blah blah. And I had done other things before that, you know, a few times, not, you know, but, and if someone asked me a question, I would talk about it. I challenge anyone who's watching this video who is willing to not be so scared to talk about their sexuality. As long as it's healthy and it's consensual, then why not talk about it and spread more of the positive sex in the world than hearing about all this other stuff going on. Now, it's important to talk about that to raise awareness, but in the midst of all the negativity surrounding sex, why not spread some positivity out there? I guess having sex is good. It feels good. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind. It relieves stress. It's amazing, you know? Another issue I wanted to bring up is number of sexual partners. You know, people are very iffy about that. Your body count, you know? People are very like, oh, what's your body count? You know, like, okay. I don't care if you fuck 2 people or 20 people. Was it consensual? Did you have fun? Are you okay? Great. People ask me how many sexual partners I've had. I will tell you I have had 2 sexual partners. Somebody and my current boyfriend. He's so cute, guys. I'm so sorry. I think about him and it's just like we have been, you know, casual for the past 3 years, and then, you know, officially started dating last summer. So it's almost our anniversary. I'm sorry to get, you know, off track, but you guys can meet him if you want to. Just comment down below if you want to. You know, and it's really cute because, like, we have, like, okay, you know, I'll make a whole separate video about that. But yeah, and I'll tell anybody on this earth, he puts it down. He puts it down. He lays it down. That boy lays it down. I can make a video about my first time too if y'all want to. However, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. it's not much to talk about. But, you know, it didn't hurt. It was whatever, you know. It happened type of stuff. But then the second, boy, when I tell you he lays it down. Honestly, I think I might listen to Deep Throat by Cupcake like 80 times a day. And there are going to be a lot of family members that, and just people that I may not even know, that have an issue with me putting myself out there like this and looking like a whore and a slut and a whatever that anybody else has to say. However, I feel like it has to be done, you know? It's not, I don't feel like I'm making myself look like a whore or a slut or whatever, and if I am, who cares? Who cares? Honestly, if I'm the only one who gonna do it, which I know I'm not, then why not be a part of the cause? Why be openly sexual out in my everyday life and not share it with you guys? Not to say that I'm sharing all my sexual escapades with y'all, but I'm saying and not tell y'all the same thing that I tell everybody else, which is to be as open with and honest with yourself. Whether you don't like sex at all or whether you love it, just be honest with yourself. You ain't gotta tell everybody your business if you don't want to, but don't feel like it's wrong or nasty or anything like that. And honestly, anybody who does have that to say about me, family or not or whatever, to be honest, I am grown, you know, not grown, because like I still depend on my mama for like moral support and some other stuff. I'm in college, but you know, you get in trouble for saying you're grown. But I am an adult. I am a consenting adult over the age of consent, far over the age of consent in my state, you know. And listen, what did R. Kelly say? What did he say? Y'all all know what he said. There ain't nothing wrong with what, where, huh, what, with a little huh, what, bump and grind. Ain't nothing wrong. And honestly, for all people who are wondering, because I know this question is going to come up whether it's in the comments or in your head, yes, I am a fine, God-fearing Christian woman. Thank you. And he surely made me and my thoughts and everything in his image. Thank you. So suck dick, eat pussy, and have amazing sex with whoever your chosen partner is, and even yourself if you wants to get down with the get down. And don't let anybody tell you any different, boo. So once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially for this little guy. This is my new best friend. His name is Bubby. Sausage Link Bob Cook the Third. Nickname's Bubby. But I love you guys.